And TVJ News has been informed that the woman killed in the accident along the Mandela Highway is the mother of one of our colleagues in the RGR News Center. Our deepest and sincere condolences to our co-worker, her family and friends. More information this evening on the killing of Nika Samuels, one of the most wanted men in St. James. He was killed by police yesterday after a shootout for about 3 hours in Coral Gardens, St. James. 4 police were injured during the gun battle and 2 firearms recovered. TVJ's Giovanni Dennis has more in this report.
2 guns recovered, a bullet-riddled house, and 1 man dead. Nika Samuels, alias Bowser, was among several wanted men in St. James, which has been under a state of public emergency since January. Police say he engaged lawmen in a near 3-hour standoff yesterday at this complex in Hatfield Meadows, St. James. Our news team received this recording, reportedly recorded during the gun battle. Two policemen were shot and taken to hospital. 1 has been released. Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang said the security forces were tracking Nika Samuels for weeks. He is said to be the leader of the Barretttown gang.
They maintained intelligence surveillance over a number of weeks until they were apprehended yesterday in a house in Coral Gardens. And that, of course, resulted in a pretty intense gun battle.
When we visited the complex this morning, police were still on the scene and the house cordoned off. Dr. Chang says other young men who were at the property have been taken in for questioning.
There are other young men in the house, but they're not thought to be part of this gang. They'll be taken in and questioned and then released if required. If any of them are wanted, if anything is done, of course, detained. But that's operational matters, which is routine stuff. So I don't get involved in that aspect of it.
The National Security Minister also dismissed rumors that he owns the property where Mr. Samuels was killed. In the meantime, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who was at a function in St. James last night, had high praises for the police.
The police acted with great patience and restraint. No innocent civilian bystander was hurt. Unfortunately, 2 policemen were injured, 1 saved by his vest. So we are not calling the state of emergency as a public relations exercise.
More than 110 people have been charged with serious crimes under the state of public emergency in St. James. Head of Strategic Operations in St. James, ACP Elon Powell, said most of those charged have been linked to murders, shootings and robberies in the parish. 31 illegal guns, including 10 rifles, have been seized. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.